Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to your reading, or welcome. I don't know. Actually, start that. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to your reading. This is gonna be a little impromptu late night tarot. I can't say late night tarot. It's gonna be a 2-card spread. Very short, very simple. It's basically just gonna be your current challenge and then a helpful solution. It's going to be sort of like whoever needs to hear this. It's not going to be the normal late night tarot, but I more so felt compelled to talk. It felt like there was maybe an issue and maybe a solution. Hopefully you can find through this video, so hopefully this helps. Side note, speaking on the channel, I'm going to be doing a few, I'm hoping some picker cards coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. I wanted to mention that. Because I just got done with the general reading for today, but late night tarot, this is all extra information. Sorry about that. This is your reading specifically. Why am I totally slipping now? Oh yeah. This message is meant for you. If you came across it, this is definitely for you, but we'll take out some cards, see if it resonates with your situation. So what is your current obstacle, it seems? Oh, whoa, you see the whole deck just flew, but one fell out. The Chariot. I'm using the Black Tarot, by the way. Black Tarot, written by Nyasha Williams, illustrated by, I hope I don't butcher this, Kimishka Naidu. Beautiful deck. I got it for my sister as an early birthday present. What's under the deck? The Son of Nine, which is the Knight of Swords. I don't like that. The Chariot, though. That's but this is the current obstacle it seems you're facing. Since we have a little time, I can read the book, I guess. Because I'm only doing 2 cards. So, flew right to. So the Chariot, it means control, or the traits of it are control, travel, and yes. So a woman stands confidently at the bow of her boat. She is victorious in her goals, in her manifestations, and dreams because of her diligence. She understands that her determination and drive will guarantee her success. The Chariot calls you to buckle down and toil toward bringing your dreams to fruition. Her message is to remain focused and pay attention to details. It encourages finding your momentum, reminding you to navigate personal roads less traveled. It's got a little extra information too. There's a bunch of information in this deck. I love it. But the flowers that it represents are daisy, lilac. I guess it represents like breakthrough flowers. Water is the element. Solar plexus is the chakra. And the aligning message, you can take a screenshot if you need to. See if I can focus on it. But the aligning message is make a bucket list, celebrate the small wins. So the challenge might be something about celebrating the small wins. I also noticed that it said navigating personal roads less traveled. Oh, so in the general reading, and this isn't it might be a plug, but the general reading is talking about navigating. Oh Jesus, the light. Navigating your body of water, your ocean. So this could be about and their roads less traveled because they're only traveled by you. It's only your water. It's only your emotions. So this could be about because I see the moon phases, having to work towards something, a road less traveled. The Knight of the Swords at the bottom. I don't know. It's interesting. The Chariot. Overall, it feels like the challenge is navigating your own personal waters. And Chariot is the 7 number of journey, so it could be a difficult journey. Maybe all types of emotions coming at you from from every which way. Imagine being on a boat in the ocean. You just got a bunch of battleships. You got a bunch of ships coming at you from different directions. And when you're on the sea, when you're in the water, first of all, there aren't many laws because you can't really control the water, which is very funny because you can't really control water. It has a specific flow, but we also can't put the same law of land on water. So You can do almost anything you want out there. And this book talked about the roads less traveled. So it's like, I don't know, it feels like maybe just going through an emotional journey, that being the obstacle. Something about, maybe there's a ship that's an obstacle, like something that's coming in your way that you have to navigate around it. And I think of like a ship is almost, it moves just like a train, where it's like, it's not like a car where it's stop and go immediate. Like it's not something on land. It's something on a different type of, it's got a different foundation. Like trains have tracks and boats have water. Like the cars, we have the ground, we can walk on it, run, we can stop and all that. But with trains and boats, it's different because they have to think ahead. They have to make their movements ahead of time, but then also be very flexible, be very mutable. Because with trains, they have to pull the stopper a long time before they actually do come to a stop. It takes a lot of force to stop it. Same as a ship. When the ship is moving fast on water, the momentum is building. It takes that same momentum to build it back down. So I don't know. It feels like having to plan ahead, having to navigate around something difficult, and definitely being emotional. Okay. So I'll continue with that, but let me move forward. Moon cycles, something coming to fruition. So it's maybe something big, something is growing. This reminds me of a lot of like darkness as well. It's water, it's within your body, the darkness. But it's a beautiful darkness, right? But the thing about it is, it's like I'm trying to get water out of my ear. Like I cannot touch what it is I'm thinking, but it's something about growth in the dark, growth in the nighttime, growth at a time where there isn't a lot of light, but you do still have light. You have reflection, you have the reflection, and you also have the body to be reflected off of. So it's like, you are the vehicle, you are what the light is bouncing off of. So it's more so like whereas during the day, the sun is the full body of light, the full body of healing for everybody, that it does that job and you can just heal. Now it looks like it's the obstacle is like you could be leading the charge for some people, right? Where it's like now like you reflect other people, or I don't know, navigating something tough emotionally, and you are like leading the charge. Things are reflected off of you. Just navigating it, paying attention to detail might be difficult about that. Could be going on a ship journey, a cruise, a boat ride, something like that. Be careful of that. Be wary of that. Just as long as you're prepared and safe, you'll be fine. But yeah, what is the solution? Because, Jesus. Boy. Okay, got a 2 that came out, but I wasn't worried or expecting it. The King of Father of Knives and 10 of Baskets, 10 of Cups and the King of Swords. Rectifying history, rectifying love. I don't know what that's about. But if the challenge, if the obstacle is, if the Chariot's also a card, it's like getting the gas, getting the fuel to move. Could be an obstacle. So the solution, because I'm thinking like if the fuel's an issue, like this is a water energy, and fuel, gasoline, that's a fire energy. So it's like maybe it's balancing something. Maybe it's like you have your vehicle built, but it's just sitting there. You have the boat built, but it's still on the dock. Like there's nothing pushing it forward. Yeah, like the waters are uncharted, so it's like you may feel like you don't want to go through the cycles of learning something, of journeying, of canvassing some new land. But you have the boat. What's the solution, it seems? Interesting. The Three of Swords. Oh my god, I got this earlier. It's about healing and repairing. And that's really sweet. Three of Swords can be very sad, definitely, but this is coming on the solution. So, like, it's definitely not saying that heartbreak is coming towards you. It can in a lot of senses, but this is the solution to your problem, it seems. So the universe is saying this is what can help. And it's the Three of Swords, Three of Knives. And I love this imagery in the Black Tarot. Someone knitting something. I recently got back into hand sewing a bit, something I did as a kid. So this could be about like getting to the root of something and repairing it, because sewing is something that I relate to with this card. And I think back, it's one of those traits that I've done since I was young. So this is about maybe going back to the root of some pain and healing and repairing it, doing something different. I remember hand sewing a lot, but I know now that when I do it, it's a lot different. I have a whole different mindset, so I can I still sew exactly the same way. I can still feel like exactly the same kid that I always was, but now I have more tact. I have more caution. I have, I'm not going to poke myself as many times. Knock on wood. I don't know, Three of Knives, the book describes it. I can read it, but this book describes it as healing, repairing, even when there is a storm outside, even when the environment, like the Chariot, feels like being on a ship and there is a storm. But even if the environment is showing disarray, it's like continue to heal yourself. Because with the Chariot and the Three of Swords, this is very within. The Chariot is a water energy. The strength would be outer, the sun. But this is not the sun, but, light, healing, fire. But this is within. This is almost dark, but again, in a beautiful, very beautiful way. I hate that the media has ruined the word dark. Osmosis of terms and all that. But the backside of something, I just noticed these look really nice together. But, again, the backside of something, healing. I'm going to read the card. But you see how within it is, how inside. I know I go blab on and on about an inside job to fix and work, and it can get boring. But I feel like it's definitely important. If we want to move forward, if we want this car to work, we can't drive it if it only has 3 wheels. We can't drive it if the engine's missing. If I guess you could drive it without windows and without all that other stuff. But I don't know. Again, yeah. So you can drive a car without windows. You can drive a car without the top on it. You can drive a car, without seats in the inside, It could just be one seat and you can still drive that shit. But, so the reason why I'm saying that is because it feels like it's something that you can't move without. So something operational, like an engine. The engine, like your heart, like your muscles, This is about repairing the really operational, important things within you, like your mind, the things that you need to move forward. Like if your fingernails aren't clipped, I think you'll be just fine. But if your heart is in disarray, if your mind's in disarray, that might be what needs some healing. Maybe. I'll read the Three of Knives. Because no one likes the Three of Swords, and me neither, bro. Me neither. But I do love it in this deck, kind of, which is interesting. I can't find it in the book, though. Okay. Three of Knives, sorrow, grief. Here's a page if you ever want to take a look at it. Okay. A man sits in a chair. A man sits in a chair, knitting as it rains outside. The man is working on repairing a recent emotional turmoil. He was caught off guard, which sounds like a little bit of a Coast Guard, water boat energy. He was caught off guard. Excuse me, oh my God. Which led to hurt and heartbreak. There is no sugarcoating the meaning of the Three of Knives. It indicates loss, and that loss is painful. This card asks you to release anything or anyone that is weighing your heart down, as holding you to negative energy will continue to burden your heart. The Three of Knives asks you to feel and process. Understand that healing is not linear and it's not instantaneous. Rainbows are discovered at the end of storms. You must trust that one day your wounds will be mended. We tend to forget how healing water is to our being, allowing for cleansing and growth. It is time to step outside and let the rain do its job. So, I don't know. You see those two? I feel healing and repairing is your solution for sure. But the prompt also asks us to step outside too, which is the Chariot energy here. Very adorned. And you know what's freaking funny? It looks like whatever they sewed right there, they're dressed in it right here. So like it's like armor, but not even armor. It's like a show for what you've done. It's like if this outfit was tattered and ripped before, like you've shown that you can repair that. I don't know. The Three of Swords is asking you to heal and repair. I see that. What's at the bottom of the deck? Oh, the Fool. I love that. I heard that it was about faith, about trusting, about doing your job, healing, repairing yourself, and trusting that the universe with the Chariot will usher in all that you need while you continue to heal. And once you heal, the universe will usher in all that you need. With the moon cycles here, it may take phases, time, patience, but as long as you pace yourself, I feel like pace and patience, they sound interestingly enough together. As long as you pace yourself, you will be able to heal in a manner that you want. Three of Knives is a very beautiful card today. I don't know. That's beautiful. I hope this helps. I will see you guys on the next one. Check out any other video on this channel. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, put on the notifications. I don't have one of those cool like YouTube movie subscribe button thingies, but maybe I'll get one day. When it clicks a like. And either ways, Late Night Tarot. I'm gonna head out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, bye guys.